Hey guys, welcome to the Collective News Show. Today is Tuesday, February 13th. I'm Nick here, and I'm here to bring you all the news of things that are going on at the Collective, around the comic book world, and everything else that goes into the store. So I want to first off by thank you guys for a very successful Collective Community Con, our first one that happened on Saturday. It was one of our best days ever as a store. A lot of you guys came out, some new faces, a lot of old faces. Really enjoyed seeing you guys there, and really thankful for the support that you guys had for our creators, for us, for everything we were doing. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I don't normally work Saturdays, but I had a lot of fun talking with you guys and helping with you guys. And yeah, so thank you guys for that. We hope to do that at least once a year. Next year, hopefully with more vendors, more signers, a bigger space. And do it even bigger than we possibly could. So we couldn't have done it without you guys. We hope to do more events in the future, like the con, and yeah. So that's the big thanks I want to give to everybody. As for news at the store, don't have a ton of stuff going on since obviously the con just happened. But I will talk about our pick of the week. So our pick of the week is going to be Icon versus Hardware #1. And remember, this isn't a claim show, so I'm not going to take claims. We can do that tomorrow on our preview show, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time every Tuesday. Tomorrow it's going to be a little bit earlier. It's Valentine's Day, and yeah, it's going to be a tiny bit earlier, probably 5, I want to say maybe. I'll ask Danny. Anyway, Icon versus Hardware is going to be your pick of the week. We got 2 covers. We got about 20 of these or something like that. So if you want to pick up an 8 cover or a B cover, it's going to be 1 to 5, I want to say. So either of these will give you an extra stamp on your stamp card. Some other news in the comic book world. If you saw the new trailers last night, The Flash, which they're not calling Flashpoint, but it's kind of Flashpoint. But the Flash trailer was awesome. I loved seeing my guy Ben Affleck back in the bat suit. Might be the final time that we get to see that, but very, very exciting. Michael Keaton giving his iconic "I'm Batman" line was awesome. So loved seeing both of the Batman in that trailer. I enjoyed the Flash trailer. I thought it was pretty good. I was impressed. Then the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer we saw. Obviously, we'll be getting Rocket's origin story. I think they're kind of all going to die. It's going to be very emotional. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a James Gunn movie. Joe says he totally smiled in it too. Who smiled? Keaton? Yeah, he gave a smirk. He gave a smirk. That was a great shot. I'm sure they shot that a couple times. That was a great shot. Other news going around the comic book world, as you see by my display here, we're going to talk all things Kang today. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is coming out on Friday or Thursday night. If you're like me and like to go on the opening night. And yeah, so I'm excited for it. I saw some non-spoiler reviews on Twitter. I haven't seen any spoilers yet, unlike Spider-Man Far From Home, No Way Home, when I was texted the entire plot the night before the movie. So that was fun, but no spoilers for me so far, which is good. Great reviews coming for Jonathan Majors' performance as Kang the Conqueror. So I'm excited to see what they do with Kang. He's one of my favorite villains in the comics. So I want to talk a little bit about Kang. I want to talk about some of the stuff we have in here. If you want to read up on Kang, if you want to, everybody loves reading up before these movies, and I wanted to show you some stuff that you can kind of check out if you want to do so. So let's look at the comics over here first. We have 2 of these left. I think we ordered 25 or something. We have 2 left. It's a facsimile of Avengers #8, the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. It has the original ads and stuff like that, since it is a facsimile edition. So I'll flip through it a little bit just so you can see. Let's see if I can find where does Kang show up? Let's see. I think this is it right here. Here it is. So there is Kang in all his glory. So if you want to read the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror in this really nice facsimile edition, this is a perfect one to jump right into and get the origin of Kang. Even though his origin is kind of sketchy. But yeah, he has an interesting origin. So now this is the series that's coming out right now, 5-issue miniseries, I believe. It's Avengers War Across Time. Here's the first issue, came out last month. We have 2 covers for it. I think this cover is much better. So I'll show you the back of the page first. Basically, it's a War Across Time featuring Kang, and it starts with the Avengers in the Jack Kirby and Stan Lee era. Basically, basically supposed to take place right after Avengers number 11, the second appearance of Kang. So if I flip through the art here, I mean, the art almost looks like it's like a Jack Kirby like style, which is really cool. So if you want a really cool Kang story, really fun short mini series, this is something you could check out to get into Kang. So
that's good.
We got our A cover.
That's good stuff.
And then we go to Stormbreaker variant. What's going on?
So to do a little update on the gaming stuff, I forgot today's the first draft Monday that we're doing here at the Collective. But Brendan said as long as 8 people show up today, he'll likely continue that. So there's going to be drafts on Magic the Gathering drafts on Monday in the store. And he said it's going to be $10 buy-in. You get the draft and everything like that. So keep an eye out for that. We already have a couple people out here today, so I think we'll fire. So just in the future, it's going to be in the newsletter. It was in the newsletter last week. There's a new gaming tournament, Monday Magic Draft.
There you go. Out. Thank you for that, Danny. And we will have. I didn't have the gaming news ready for today, but I do want that stuff definitely on this show as well. So here's Avengers War Across Time number 2. I've read both issues. I thought the first issue was a little bit better, but here's your A cover for the second issue. That one's okay. I think this is the cover that you're going to want, though, featuring Kang. The colors really pop. This is the cover that I think you really want. You could jump into this series. Only 2 issues out right now. If you want to pick up the facsimile first, you could do that as well. Great way to get into Kang. Over here, we have these, I mean, not omnibuses. I guess it's almost like a collection, I guess. I'm not sure what you want to exactly call these, but they're big saga books. So first off, we have the Saga of Scott Lang. This retails at $39.99. Only have 1 left. So if you want this, you can come into the store and pick it up. It collects Ant-Man and the Wasp, Living Legends, Ant-Man and the Wasp 2018, 1-5, Giant Man 1-3, Ant-Man 2020, 1-5, and Guardians Team Up number 7. So if you want to catch up on your Scott Lang reading before the movie, this is the perfect saga book for you. So Joe asks, let me pull the question up here. Joe asks, is the War Across Time in continuity? So it does flow really nicely from the first issue to the second. I don't think it intertwines with any other Marvel book right now. I think it's in its own singular Elseworld story, I believe. So then we have the saga of Kang the Conqueror. So this book, it's retailing at $44.99. We do have 2 of these in the store right now. Joe, what'd you say, Joe? Joe says, can I have the Ant-Man book put in my folder? Joe, I could, this Ant-Man book, if you want it, I can hold it for you. Let's shoot us a text message, Joe. Let us know when you can pick it up. But I could set it aside for you if you want it. I'll text you from the store phone after the show, actually. So here's the saga of Kang the Conqueror. We have 2 of these right now. It collects Fantastic Four 1961, number 19, which was the first appearance of King Ramatut. Let's see if I can show you that real quick, which is technically Kang the Conqueror. Right there, there's King Ramatut. I will, Joe. I got you. It also collects Avengers number 8, the first appearance of Kang, which is right here if you want it in a single issue. It then collects all new, all different Avengers number 13, Avengers 2016 1-6, Avengers Back to Basics 5 and 6, Moon Knight Annual 2019 number 1, Fantastic Four number 35, Symbiote Spider-Man King in Black 1-5, and Timeless 2021 number 1. Also, speaking of that Timeless book, if you didn't get one, there was a second print out this week as well. Last bit of stuff I have for you guys for Ant-Man and the Wasp. This isn't reading material, but if you're a collector, which I'm sure a lot of you are, we got Funko Pops. We have the Ant-Man Funko Pop from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. This is number 1137. I'll show you the back to show you the other Funkos. And then we have Kang, number 1139. I do wish he had the helmet. I like him with the helmet. I mean, this is cool, I guess, but I wish the Funko had the helmet. I think that'd be cool. I'm sure they'll make one at some point. You see on the back, there's also a Wasp and a MODOK. And I did order those. They haven't arrived yet. We did order them, but if you want any of those Funkos, they will be $12.99, and we have a bunch of those. So if you guys go see Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania this weekend, let me know what you think after you see it. I'll be seeing it on a Thursday night, and I hope it's a really good movie, and I hope I really enjoyed it. I hope Kang is the villain that we've been waiting for in the MCU. So that's all the news we have for you today. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to tune into the preview show tomorrow on Valentine's Day. Gonna be 4:35-ish. We'll let you guys know, make an announcement on Facebook. So thank you guys, and we'll talk to you then.